Long ago, in the land of Israel, there lived a prophet named Elijah. He was a brave and faithful servant of God. During this time, no rain had fallen for many months. The rivers were dry, the crops had withered, and food had become very scarce. The people were hungry, and the land was suffering under a great drought. God had been taking care of Elijah in surprising ways. First, birds brought him food near a quiet brook. But when the brook dried up, God gave Elijah a new instruction. He was told to travel to a small town called Zarephath, where a widow would provide for him. Zarephath was far away, and it too was suffering from the drought. When Elijah arrived at the gates of the town, he saw a poor widow gathering a few sticks. She was thin and tired. The famine had been especially hard on her and her young son. She had only a tiny handful of flour in a jar and a little oil in a jug, just enough for one last small meal. Even though she had so little, the widow chose to trust God. She used her last bit of flour and oil to prepare food, believing that God would care for her. She gave from her need, not from her abundance. Then something wonderful happened. The jar of flour did not become empty. The jug of oil did not run dry. Day after day, there was always enough. Each time she reached into the jar, there was flour. Each time she poured from the jug, there was oil. God performed a quiet miracle in her small home. Elijah stayed with the widow and her son, and God continued to provide for them throughout the drought. The woman learned that God sees those who struggle and never forgets them. Elijah was reminded that God can use anyone, even a poor widow in a small town, to accomplish his plans.